Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Groves. Pressure coming. Took a shot as he threw. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here
This
comes
new
the
patch has
flag.
been so good for the game, man. The pocket actually collapses now. Man. This is amazing. Yeah, good job.
And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top.
Look at that pass rush, EA. Thank you.
Offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D?
They fucking patched the pass rush in the game now, bro. Oh my goodness, EA. I can kiss you.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Motion from the wideout. They'll start this drive with a pass. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up the field. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way over the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got six on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. It's complete. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it. To that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I'm going to go back to that.
first down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Groves. Big spin. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. From the gun. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that is just what you want. You get a first and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss, put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's McCoby. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pass rush. The run from the shotgun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And a nice second effort. Great tackle. How about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers hitting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to getting on the ground as soon as he catches the football. No one is a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. The give for the tailback. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone is right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to go.
Hines is tight end. And the big fella quickly moved the quarterback moves a short tackle.
It's a nice completion, a short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's no man. Guess what? If I don't get out third down, I still got that 40 out in my body. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Pulls it in. It's Sheffield. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They were really hoping he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down. He comes up a little short.
And it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the stakes are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Lost a throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Finally corralled and not before. He picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had, throws toward the end zone. Offense cashing it in on that drive. They get set for the point after we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. A little release to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
When the defense came into this game knowing we're going to have to stop this guy getting handoffs, but also catching the ball. Nice job rallying to him out in the flat, making a nice tackle.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. The heat that's there. Back out the 14-yard line. Now, what you do is move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
He'll take another shot here. And it's going to be batted. Johnson. Still running at the 40. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
There he goes. Rams him with the stiff arm. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself and then put points on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown in the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Start this drive firing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Free space at the 25. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're at the 28 for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. That's Green. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed
They definitely boosted hit sticks. It's the most fumbles I've seen in a long time. They made hit sticks actually fucking relevant now.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And the pressure gets there. Down he goes at the 18.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Might be calling a hot route. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Lost a fire on second down. He's got it still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
As a head coach, you'd love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Finds his big tight end. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to go up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, get them tackled to the ground.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on third down? Now on the move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He gets a block. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. To the air, it's Daniels. He's going for the big play. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood. That was critical for them to get up the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they can't connect a costly turnover on down.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot now, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation in your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions.
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Got it in the middle, it's Green. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete to the left.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. He did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback a
second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side.
So who's the top 5 NFL wide receivers of all time? Jesse Jefferson. Jamar Chase.
On the move
You're
from
going to
inside
put this
his
shit
spot.
going. You said top 5 all
He's
time.
able
You
to
started
work
with
his
Max
way on the
Jesse
return
Jefferson.
up to the
That's
23
just
before he steps out of bounds.
Anyone else in there? All sitting there and Randy Moss got charity case.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points.
It's time
beating the quarterback side.
Today is my last day. I quit.
Great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Okay, wait, twin. Put this on. For what? We better go spin. Who's finna go spin on? Who? Take them. What hell nah, boy? What the fuck wrong with you? Bro, them niggas ain't nothing to play with, bro. You see what they did to them nigga, bro? They spit the block up. None of them niggas made it out, bro. You saw you want to do this shit? Bro, I don't know about that shit. What we doing this shit for anyway? They were talking down to your grandma on the internet. Bro, you gotta let that shit go, bro. That shit ain't nothing, bro. It's the internet, bro. You don't wanna go do that shit. Hell no.
Just shy of the first down mark.
No, listen, they said I'm so they can't fuck with them niggas out of number 10, bro.
Just dig and dug outside. You gotta work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle field.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Powers through the defender. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. He might want another play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. It'll be incomplete, trying to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Lost the fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you've got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you dive and make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and the defense took advantage of it.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? The defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Looking to throw on third. Quickly out to the tight end. Hits it with a stiff arm. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a first and goal.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
On the move. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Tommy.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play for snap. Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. To the air on first down. Lets it fly. He's got it inside the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Got it in the middle. It's Sanders. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And most quarterbacks will tell you, if they start to drift and they throw off their back foot, their balance isn't as good, and you're more inclined to miss like he did right there.
Unleashes to the end zone. It goes incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half.
Now connected to iPhone 2.
And the Bulldogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running football out of this group.
Yeah, I think the thing, Dave, is they've just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's...
That's not the start they hoped for. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top of the pick.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you force a turnover, you've already set your offense up in certain positions. They are going to be extremely happy, and that offense is going to look extremely smart.
And they kick it in for 6 points. It's like a Thanksgiving turkey. There's being shot. How to get this quarterback hit.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We've got to figure something out. We've got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everything. Blitz everybody. Look at the results, because everything else ain't working.
Carolina has it back in the target. To send the offense. This is where the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense. When they start feeling the heat that he is receiving. He's going to try to catch on the sideline. Just a foot down and excellent throw to the after that huge play. They now got it inside the 30 and first and 10. Looking downfield, it's Daniels.
And we need more of this from this defense. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. That has sacked him and not letting him feel comfortable.
Great job by the defense here rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
And he has a solid gain on the sliding.
Want to make those big plays, they want to put up big stats, but nothing's there. In the middle of the game, I like to slide low to get down and don't take a big hit.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. This quarterback part of their running game.
It's just so nice to have a single man who can make plays through the air and make plays through the air. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my goal.
Flag for getting into the end zone on that last drive. They're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. He uncorks and bullets to the
Stay on the beach, but I don't say. Somebody tell me who won't fight. I'm trying to fast me. I got sledding in my life. You come find and say me.
Listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him. So
Run the cops in that goddamn room. I just stuck in the goddamn space. Shut up the fuck in the car. All that shit. Shut you got cops. Nigga 20 times. For his day in his car. He got to be stolen. I'm a brother back. I'm a brother back. If I hit New York, I take my shake. What they used to go. They scared me. He died. Just pointing in the air. Running from the cops in the goddamn room. I just stuck in the goddamn space.
Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks in the first down there. They've tried doubling him, they've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing.
Straight up, I just get on top. I just fire straight up. Looking for a show, I put a gloss on my niggas. Niggas clout chasing, now they wanna go round. I just put a out block in a deep fry straight up. We'll go back and forth, dog. We really shoot shit. Y'all run around like killers, nigga. Who the fuck you pick? She let me know that her job when it get robbed, but she ain't have robbed. This ain't middle school, you sucking on me, please include the problem. 30 hanging out my tent, the gang don't take the code, nigga, who snap. You should have popped on my ex, that shit sitting around your neck. Cause busted, I could've bitch for a show, same price that I'm gonna be quick. 12 I really know how they interrogate me, we gotta get a little name.
Run the cops in the goddamn room. I just put a goddamn space. Shut up the fuck in the car. All that stuff. Trying you got cops, nigga 20 times.
Nigga flexing money, if I want to put up something down. I'm a flexing, you ain't heard. You should better say they ain't heard.
What kind of algo bullshit is that? I catch the ball and I just stumble before I get the first down. What kind of shit is that?
Someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Back to throw, it's Daniels. That's caught, it's Johnson. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's on the 47. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down.
He's about to throw to me again.
Pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best most receivers in college football. And they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
How did he get cooked like that? It's like he didn't even get cooked. He switched mans. Whoa. What the fuck is this? No way that he got cooked that. I'm gonna just man him up. So have to worry about that shit. He said man him. We'll just man him up.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Game would have been over. Fuck.
The final play of the third period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Might be changing the route. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He rifles one deep down the right side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth quarter lead. But they don't want to leave too much time on the clock. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. The last play back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Now adjusting. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tosses it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Here comes the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And this defense has an opportunity to close this one out, right? Like, it's in the fourth quarter, you got the lead, a few more stops, and it's dub time. So pinning your ears back, rushing the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable is definitely job number 1.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Unloads it left.
It's crazy.
Shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive on my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
As this offense tries to drain the clock, take the play clock down to a fraction of a second. Don't give the defense an inch to breathe. Got his man in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Bulldogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making checks. second down. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're...
Hey, Cardo. Hey, you won't be with this one page. Or you finna bring the whole version back.
I couldn't be around nobody who wanted about shit. Found 670 from caddy, they match my outfit. Quarter boy snagging on fiddles, look like it's Spice One. The only one rapping on quarters for banging people. Kinda looking like the mellow shit. That's a Sugar Hill. Fade done away on my walk down. If I build, I only grab a couple cups, bill, and they sign the deals and land where they looking for money. You ain't never killed rags, I'm never be active in the field, banging out the 50, slamming relatives, set a beer, penny, phone, sleep, takes up and kill a man, but I'd rather put on game than send a little hit. Only one hit. Only one monster, only one chick, 50 for a black side, only one. Nah, later, only one. Nah, hey,
That's a really nice job pulling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a the defense has to know where these lines are chasing.
And the Tigers will be first and 10. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They got a massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards. Not a chance. Missed it. That's the miss, guys. The score stays right where it is.
Can't miss opportunities like that. Playing on the road in a hostile environment, you're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
Pressure is too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Fires left. It's brought downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Making side adjustments here. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Fires to the right out. That's quick. It's Swindon. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he was
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. You think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. They're a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Wants to go up top on first down. Flex it out of the air.
You gotta have seven. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game now, everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Robinson looking to pass. Finds his big tight end. Shakes off the defender. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling here up to the 35. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A handoff to Johnson. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Johnson.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
Here's the pressure. Buys a little time. He tried to buy some time, and the defense was not having it.
And here's what I like about this play, man. First thing you do is take away that easy stuff. Make him react. Get him outside the pocket. And now you got to catch him. You got to be playing for a mobile QB when he's inside the pocket. Who's going to put...
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. He's not going to go wide way to come up with the interception. Quarterback may change this route. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. 2 sets over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble. And you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team has put everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working. Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack play. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the offense clearly saying we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense
Did he? That's so good. Yeah, 4 years. So that wasn't enough. Sorry. Sorry. Really? I don't know. I think you choose how much time to get. How much time you need time? Sorry. No time? We already gave time. We been doing time for goddamn a year since September. Yeah, I know it was safe. We said free duty.
Nigga said free duty. I'm like, niggas, I'm weak.
Robinson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for his second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had...
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
It'll be brought down to about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down in his own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush. That's how he gets him down. Mississippi State going up tempo. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Getting after the quarterback, getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
Snatch it, and he will score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They throw it to him over and over again here in the first quarter. And QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
They're shot in a first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job.
That new pass rush in this game is crazy, bro. Thank you, EA, for giving us pass rush.
Take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, Dave. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Offense did exactly
contested field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Got his man quickly. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Makes the catch. It's Tate. Moves up to the 34-yard line, giving him a 10-yard pickup.
The base pass rush is like 5 times.
Because as soon as you break
Since the new patch.
oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Gets it to the 36-yard line. First down for his offense. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And his feet at the 40. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Spartans. Once he got a step, it was
That's so good.
when that receiver got free, it was
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback. Stats. I like those long touchdown passes. Watch his throw really short, and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Good work on that scoring drive, just 3 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on?
She can call me baby back.
And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Offense changing the play. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To the air, it's Daniels. Quick strike to the air. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lost to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the catch. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Leonard. Creates a little room. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient, make no mistake, they're going to run the football. When you get that Kirk Cousins guy, you start to really like the offense.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime. We see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Throws to the tight end. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions.
You can be satisfied.
As he stopped at the 23.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
To the ground with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He wants to take the top off. Intercepted in the first drive. Ends with a pick. Bringing it back. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown. What the man you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
You can be satisfied.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make a stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Brian, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Green. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Haynes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. He's simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
To the air, it's Hurts. Catch in the middle, it's Tate. They'll get him on the ground at the 36, and it'll be a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man.
Turning it on. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. The quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Gets the back moving. Just outside the red zone, if they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. After the break, they'll go back to work. Here comes the option.
Defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Setting up with the extra point and the top. And he makes the extra point.
City Sides playing from iPhone 2.
And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. Headed now in motion. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
I know it's incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick completion on the outbound. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Turns it over to midfield. Turns around the middle. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He got loose and it was lights out after that. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt it. Quarterbacks and wide receivers work all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense.
number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
I love the quick decision the QB made there in that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Tate. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Man, first half being that aggressive on the near side of the field, that's a different world. Like you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
The give to the left. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Mississippi State hoping to ring up a score in this red zone trip. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. He's got it on the move. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's why you draw it up. Right? You want to come out, be quick and early, get everything going, but get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. He's got it down the right side. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll burn it out of 48. And this offense is rolling. To the air on 1st down. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time on target.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hurts. Pressure coming. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And there are flags flying as the pass ball's incomplete. We'll see who it's on. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got him this time. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands. It's Thompson. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st. And man, what they can do on 2nd down here. working against the clock. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tate. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Goal down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Out of the shotgun on third down. Intercepted in the first half. Turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Connection to the right. Right down the middle. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And he's slipped in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And I love this offense, Mark. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the ball, you can score 14 punches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again in the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And they did tack on the extra point. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out now. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick it onside even though we're winning and we failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Wants to throw. It's Daniels. It's complete on the right side. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working a little magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Romo. He has been surgical, precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down the throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinals sin. No one in that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do. Just go out and execute.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progression. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick and fast and in a hurry.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Back to pass, it's Hurts. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner. Got the speed, got a complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Using his feet, they make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down.
You know, I really like this QB run for football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out more space.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped. Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
Match is playing really good right now. Match is in the best spot it's ever been, for sure.
Yeah. Shit feel like a sunny day outside the sun. Yeah. And the diamond fucker. Yeah. Let me see, call me John D. Y'all got niggas screaming Buff B. Kicking shit like I'm Sean Lee. Ain't nobody that far me. What you don't see? Pull up on top of my shit and they taking some pictures and then I be out. Keep it above it, that nigga a million and don't see however they had him a doubt. Really a sign they don't know about. Quietly winning, we ain't never shout. Got in the road, try to put out. They let the pin and they have me scout. They let the pin and they have me guys. They ain't in the building, not in the lobby. Mimic the old, they be sloppy. Watching these other bigger niggas copy. Watching these other rapper niggas bite under the ground and I ain't getting light. You know, people tell me who's light. But they just get my shit the other night. Told them name and told them get it right. No, I ain't going out when I fight. Giving the crack and stuff it in the pipe. Turn this speaking, get yourself a light. Highs and the lows, counts and the pros, that's just a game. It's your black dog, that's your name. Doing fuck shit, fuck thing. Tough shit, niggas lame. They would have bled at what's your game. Seeing the mindset, they the same. Seeing you fall from what you claim. Ain't a shot yet, what's your aim? They gonna try and put you in the box. Till they created me and make it stop. Niggas be saying label got a lot. Got you boss on, I was you on top. Niggas because didn't need to know. Nigga, why you feeling like a hoe? Stuck up the road and doing off the shows. Dropping in risen, them nigga, oh. Shuffle your crib, niggas moving slow. Get shit, that's how it go. Running through it with the road. Get in the pepper, roots with the quote. Ain't gonna rush it, I'ma give it time. Touch it all by design. Think it's your moment, better get in line. We up forever, I ain't coming down.
To the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Hits him in stride at the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
I love offensive coordinators. They're not afraid to be aggressive early in games. And how about that? Dialing up a shot right away in the first series, trying to seize the momentum.
Now on first and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does.
Yeah, bitch.
They want to throw.
Yeah, bitch.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson.
Bitch.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Yeah, in the mountains, cause I done conquered the hills, but I ain't rushing the pitch. I take my time and I build. There ain't no cap or no limit if what you doing is real. Although my cup running over, I still ain't letting it spill. But I ain't gotta compete. No, they foundation is weak. No, they ain't touching my street. And plus them fuck niggas see. They couldn't do in the year. The shit I'm losing the week. Some of them don't need the contract. I had to test the leak. I stuck the cone to the top. I smoke it down to the filter. These niggas acting familiar, but they ain't really familiar. I see them new joints dropping. I gotta hit up the dealer. I know the game getting heavy, but you gon' blow it, don't kill me. Got it, when he got it. Got the feeling up, there's no more empty pockets in the box. When he got it.
That's crazy.
Early in this game, opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he's going to go up top. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try to keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a hit. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Moore will throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. And as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Man, talk about playing complementary football. You get the sudden change, you get the turnover, and now you turn it into points immediately. Nice job by the defense forcing it, the offense taking advantage, putting points on the board.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. After putting set to go. On the run. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. short to the air. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed it a little bit.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single point so far.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They've already failed to convert on 4th down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Oh, he's got some space. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They might need a telescope to find the first down marker, but they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not afraid to go deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Off and running. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They are in serious need of putting together a scoring drive right here, down 14-0. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he do it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, that's what they get it is.
The shot that clears racing to the line in the hurry up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He lets one fly deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Here comes the heat. And that one falls incomplete.
Base pass rush is so good now, EA. Thank you. Fuck, man. The rush is so fucking good now in this game. Since the new patch yesterday, man. I keep on having to say that. But I really do appreciate good pass rush in this fucking game. I really do appreciate. I'm appreciative. I think I might play one more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Shit feel like when you got the motherfucking ride cleaned up. Saturday night, Sunday morning type shit. Yeah. Every dollar motherfucker. Yeah. Saturday night, the hell ain't push, my head is light. Don't keep nothing alight. Shit, I don't really got it tight. Riding feel like a flight. You know that truck we sitting high. Put my phone on D&D, the hustle fucking up the vibe. Know I spit that other shit. Yeah, that candy paint and brother shit. And pull up in that mothership, complete my freaking bumper kit. Everyone I'm running with, these players and G's, no playing with me. There's nothing they gon' say, I believe. I done seen behind the curtain, I know how this shit be working. Got a ring up on her finger, it's funny, she steady flirting. Got a question everything, cause ain't nothing out here for certain. I be covered in them blessings, but knowing the evil's lurking. Nigga be for real. Ain't shit like I'm ain't stacking up a meal. And that nigga let it know I be that nigga still. Tucking at the villain, and I put it on the wheels. Baby, be for real. You ain't getting nothing with me but a dinner bill. Then I'm with the player, you already know the trick. Till I tell the boss you put that shrimp up on the grill. Bitch, Sunday morning, I'm gonna go and get the water. Depression feel like the perfect day to fly. Scoop started from heaven. Flat steak and eggs, French toast on the side. I feel emotions to the head. This some corners in my stroke. Got a check on the track. Smoke a couple with my niggas, keep rolling them back to back. I too high, I hit the loft, I had to sneak in a nap. I got a flight up in the morning and I ain't even packed. I some shit up in my back, fucking and I'm gonna stack. It looks better than my account. I ain't lying about that. It feel like every verse I'm writing, my feet leaving the ground. Yeah, the shit that I be talking, that she might have sound. Yeah, nigga be for real. Shoulda like I'm.
Alright, come on. Take the ball.
Looking to throw on first down. And the defense is looking away, getting a hand on that pass.
Really trying.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Gamecocks will try to move the chains on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He made the catch past the marker, but he was also past
Lunch is dead now.
completed.
It's dumbass shit. That dumbass shit out of the game.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's Daniels. Throwing right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on
Shit,
the
fuck it. Fuck that shit.
Not a great start for
Cut
this
it.
quarterback here. 2 interceptions.
Oh, come
in
on.
this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive.
Oh, EA. Come on.
They got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
A first down run on the doorstep. Relentless.
Bro, he's just getting some bullshit.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal.
Ooh, RPO defense is lovely. Love it.
Will be stopped for no gain. They want to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
Ooh, good.
Next one
Good.
to the goal line.
Good.
And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, South
I
Carolina.
should have moved to the fucking thing right.
For the point afters, we have the first score of the game. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On the field, and this defense will be called
Four
on to
strong.
protect this lead.
It's hard to run camp on first
He'll
down
bring it back
because
from inside his spot. He was looking for some running room.
just know that 4 strong is hard to run champ, but anything else, that was a good goal.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
Oh my goodness. I freaking... What the fuck just happened, bro?
This quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing, and he just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
This time he's got him.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Might be changing the route. They'll send the back in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Got it in the middle of Smith. And his overs are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Sanders. And he's dragged down. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Motion from the back. To the air. It's Daniels. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Bringing the heat. Buys a little extra time. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Aggressive.
I didn't go to trips.
You want to take chances and you tell your team about it.
It's too back shit. It's too predictable. Let's go to trips.
To go for it on 4th down, you shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Steps away. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Second down, he'll throw it.
What the fuck just happened? He was about to throw me the ball.
When you talk about versatility of the running back spot, you've got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown this week. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Robinson looking to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They get to the line quickly. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to notice. I mean, 3rd and inches, I don't want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
The Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Buying some time. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Gamecocks are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on second down. Wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. They're about to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. The throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Fuck.
This offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
And he added the extra point. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Daniels. He fires one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Back to pass on second down. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Hard-hitting tackle. And they bring the
You can tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just try to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
He lost one down the side.
Finally.
Brings it down on the right side. Running free. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I'll tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown, they cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement here. Listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And they did tack on that extra one with no problem. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they top it off by going up top 81 yards on the touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Robinson will throw. Looking to buy time.
Safety, let's go. Coverage.
The official has offered the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
What the fuck? Why does he throw it like that? I'm getting rid of this nigga, bro. I'm tired of that throwing animation, bro. He threw it behind him because of that throwing animation. Look at how he threw that shit, bro. That's crazy.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right.
I'm putting in library. Fuck.
Turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Coach saying to never go broke taking a play. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Boom. Underheat, he gets rid of it.
Come on.
Because he's so fast that he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing it. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him and tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
With him, they'll have to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Robinson looking to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. Boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. On the move.
Let's go, defense, nigga. Fuck.
Making side adjustments here. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Fuck. I'm going for that. Let me do it with the tight end, man. We're putting the 6'7", putting Mr. 6'5", 6'7" in the game.
Offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position. The fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game. Just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots.
Fires one high and deep.
Oh my goodness! We're cooking him and we still can't complete the pass.
Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
It's okay.
He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on fourth down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it and just gifting your opponent great field position.
They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Trying to start the drive with a pass.
That's crazy. Troy Polamalu as a spy is not good enough.
First down for this offense. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way? Wants to go up top. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time.
You caught that shit. Like, come on.
And the Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring it third down. There is nothing in this area of the field around midfield. Going for it, the wise move. Has to get there to move the sticks. Got enough for the first down and once more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Being right at the 50-yard line, I think the head coach is sensing a huge opportunity to score points here. I know 4th and 3, it's not great odds, but they're able to dial up a perfect play to keep this drive going. And now at this point, they're thinking points are on the horizon.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And he has a solid game before the defense bombs him up. The Gamecocks line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of the first down. When they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Let's go.
Intercepted, and that's not how he wants to
Defense. Match is so much better now. Yeah, just spam this fucking gay ass corner.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Quarterback may change this route. He's got him. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's McCovey. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. That's why you want to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. It lets you beat a blitz. It lets you get a first down.
And that makes me think, do I want to blitz? How do I leave him open? Because they keep dumping it off to the running back and having success. I'm going to think twice about bringing the blitz. Nice read by the QB. Nice job by the running back getting some extra yards and getting the first down.
Back to pass, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sanders. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
It's complete to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. They take the lead with the 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes a grab.
Ooh, where's the middle safety at?
He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Give to the fullback. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecock. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing that he's going to sit down when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here he comes with the return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Pressure coming. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He fires a bullet to the right. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in them. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's going to lose a yard on that.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that team get that good. Because when he gets down here and play on that size, it could be a problem for the defense. Get him before he gets started.
The Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Mayaba. Using his feet to buy time. Makes the grab. He gets it so close to the first down marker, and I think this is going to be a touch short. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have...
Come on, one stop. Come on. Come on. I think I'm like... Ooh. I'm not bad.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
How about that fourth down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the first down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it, the other ones are running it there on fourth down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way.
Playing from iPhone 2.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments they couldn't stop.
Doing donuts in the day, got me feeling like sperma. Fuck around and pull it up the top of candy blue hummer. Been stacking through the winter, they the same swimmer. Stepping in these jellyfish, shut up, P for the runners. Niggas call me tight Sean, the way I skate on the beat. And I stole a bunch of styles, but they speak with the teeth. They ain't never riding stock, put the squad by the feet. The street niggas shot the cheap, the treasure. Ladies, out the story. Some millions, maybe I give it time. Think I'm giving up my ownership. You out of your mind. You said we did this shit ourselves. Niggas thought I was lying. Ain't no need producing mine. This beef one of a kind. Yeah, I did it with the grind, but the rest the blind. Really skinny at the bottom while you mad at the side. Y'all wanna see the top without having to climb. Yeah, nigga at the top. Man, that's better. Sad. Bring out the blade, getting ready for the sun. Stacking up the chain, getting ready for the sun. Looking at the top, looking at the gutter. Say it's cold and I'm ready to the river. Coming out the blade, getting ready for the sun. Stacking up the chain, getting ready for the sun. Yes, so shalom.
Incomplete, and he'll walk that one back. It'll be third down.
situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it's caught.
Absolutely got built up there. Terrible read. What happens if I go for 2? Nothing matters because you still have to. You're gonna stop no matter what. So you might as well go for 2.
Trying to clear the picture. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Looking to pass.
Let's go.
That was a big objective for this defense coming in the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Time to take a shot.
Wow.
He's down on the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Oh my goodness. I lost off of aggressive catch, bro. Good grief.
Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. You can't let them pick that up. Somebody's got to make a play on the football, swat it away, get the interception, get off the field. What are we doing?
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone.
That was perfect defense.
As they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with a win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had, plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. All out of space. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the league because the coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country. They were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It is changed.
Wants to fire on second down. He unleashes a long one. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And really kind of a Jekyll and Hyde opening drive here for the defense in the game. They've given up some yards and they've given up some big plays, but they've also got 2 sacks now already. So a little bit of back and forth. I think you're looking for a little bit more consistency from this defense now as the game develops.
You run the slant around on day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Got his man to the left. He's finally stopping. Not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Under fire. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game, and they're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Daniels. He wants it all. Mississippi State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Extra point here would tie the game. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab on the left. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down.
That's intentional grounding.
He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something nice for him.
And that pressure got to him quick. You talk about want your quarterback to feel comfortable, man. He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
One final play before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Daniels. He puts him in business.
Dude, they gotta fix that shit, bro. That is literally a drop. In any other fucking game, any other fucking that's probably the worst part about this game is drops, catches, counts, drops count as catches too. Come on, man.
They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Using his legs, it's Hayes. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. To the air on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right.
That's wide open for first down.
And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up. From the gun on 3rd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And this offense job sticking up and bowing their nets to this defense.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game to pick up the first down.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's
a shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to
fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecock.
Oh man, I gotta start going for picks.
Man, you want these guys that can take the top off a defense. It changes the way they're going to play coverage on you, and he does it right here. Just runs by the DB. He had no chance to try to
somewhere on the same level.
Makes the big play down the field, and this will change the way you play defense against this guy the rest of the game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. The short hands, it's McCoby. They'll walk it all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Complete to the left.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
And no signal yet from the officials, but I didn't see much of a surge from this offensive front, and I think he's going to be denied. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. Might be calling a hot route. They'll run play action. Touchdown! Right in the window for the score.
And the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. Trevor in the first half, stayed calm. This passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the second half.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical early in this game. Putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He's not going to make it. Roll on a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On fourth down, looking to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete on the comeback.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
To the air, it's Daniels. A shot toward the end zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, South Carolina. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Ocean from the wideout. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his man. It's McCovey. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards, and then stop that clock.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here they come 1st and 10 from the 48. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. Balls it in. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Using the quick game. Drag it down, but they're on the sticks for a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on first down. Firing toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Hey, good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
Between the uprights, it's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. The Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Here comes the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit and nifty pick up there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding really. He just knows where the defense isn't. He's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Shows him the stiff arm. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
He might want another play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the ground, it's Makobi. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. And a missed connection on 3rd down.
Man, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. He turns that loose down the right side.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught on the line. It's Johnson. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call it, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
It's Johnson. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And now we're getting the lead.
Play calling nowadays, just versatility. Big catches out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job of catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass. It's Daniels. Makes the grab. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Catch in the middle, it's Green, and they'll knock him down. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
That's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Bro, I switched to cover 3 match and then switched to cover 9. How the fuck did that just happen?
The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
What the fuck? It's not switching. It's not switching to the coverage. I got with that square, switch to cover 3 match. It's not fucking switching. Whenever he runs that motion, I'm trying to switch to 1 high.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll try to run for it. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Wide receiver comes in motion.
See?
Looking to pass.
It's not switching to coverage.
And this will be it.
That's just stupid.
Big hit there, forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive. You've got to make tackles.
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in.
Beautiful.
That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
Decision time coming for this offensive line defense. They hung in their power, made it earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good, and that was dead solid. All tied up now in the final stages of this one.
I am not always the most positive guy towards kickers. We all know that. But how about that, man? First opportunity in the game, in the 4th quarter, when your team needed it. The game now tied because of this foot.
On the move from inside his 5.
You could be sad.
Really
It's fine.
disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They want to run it left here.
Oh,
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save as much time as possible and communicate with your quarterback.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the 1st down. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kickstart it with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. Good job running top and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Always comes to swing. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. And their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Gets the back moving. Trying to escape and get it himself. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. The handoff to Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Got it. High low line Johnson. Races down to the top and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Mississippi State lines up with a first and goal. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Handoff to the fullback. Trying to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. It'll all be decided right here, win or lose on this kick. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This is the game-winning play. Win it or lose it on this field goal attempt. Didn't make him sweat it off. It's good. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the books. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are things.
Oh my.